So last year I kind of made a poem and it seemed to be well received. So I decided I'll just keep that tradition. But as I was going into it, it was a little difficult because this class is comprised of some weird like last/verse. So like Grapes of Wrath, and these are the last group that were in my first show. This is the first group to do clowning that will be there's other things in there, and I was making a list of them, and I was like, that's weird, I can't put that all in a poem. So anyways, I'll just go ahead and launch right into it. 4 years ago when we began our time here in DSA Theaterland, both you and I began anew, learning on our feet what we had to do. Together we experienced, for the only time, certain units that, if short, were somewhat sublime, musical theater and playwriting too, tea time with Ernest and dialects too. And though others left and new ones came in, your intelligence and talent was never open. You pushed and you prodded, you cried and you yelled, but we never were bored down there in the L. And so as I started last year now to do, I will briefly remark on all 20 of you. It takes someone smart who is very observant to take on this young lady's mind. For when Emma speaks clearly, you best listen dearly, for she's right almost all of the time. When I met Alessandra, I already knew that she was exceptionally grand, compassionate, kind, leaving no one behind, and talent to fill up the band. Literally. A gentleman truly, and never unruly, Mr. Liam is class to a T. As a poet who speaks truths both touching and deep, you inspire what we all should be. As fates would decree, it seemed I would always be catching him at the worst time, but although I would mock him, Mateo, you're awesome. And it's true, we didn't have enough time. And you kept pushing through, though sometimes we knew it was tough to get through all the mire. But now, far from done, with your work yet to come, I know you'll set the theater world on fire. When I first heard you sing, I thought, beep, what a voice. And your positive spirit was contagious. Through the past 4 years and the joys and the tears, Kathleen, I found you so courageous. You've always looked older than all of your peers, and Everett, you've done great work over the years. But the thing I'll remember, besides awesome, fast-growing facial hair, is the fact you do things passionately because you care. Although he seemed quiet, his clown was a riot, and I knew he was keeping things in. But last year, he unleashed all the things he's been keeping, that's supposed to say first. And with your work ethic, Andre, that combo always wins. If you sing and you dance and you act like Miss Hen, there isn't much left you can do. Throw in hard work galore, and you'll simply adore how she always just keeps coming through. To find a young lady who always is there, works 100%, and who always takes care to put forth her best, is a joy yet to see, for her dedication is just one of Andy's great qualities. From drama queen to a leader true, you tried, sometimes failed, but you learned. But the past 2 years, you stepped into the fear. Now, Mitchell, you shine so bright it burns. You can count on one hand all the times I wasn't sassy to this poor, gentle, panicked young man. But with talent galore and a soul I adore, Sir Marquez, you're the fairest in the land. If she wasn't at soccer or debating deep thoughts, she was simply here taking in things. And for Maggie, who always remains truly calm, thanks for all of the levity you bring. If someone had told me when we first met all the things you would do by the time that you left, I would have said, really? I can see that. Don't underestimate Bella, because she wears many hats. I always will yap of her mind like a trap, since she's always